Hey guys, how you doing? Mark here, and in this video tonight, I'm going to talk about specifically what it is that you need to do, the mindset that you need to have whenever you're going into business online. And I'm going to show you exactly what some of the fallacies are about internet marketing. And I just want you to pay close attention. I'm also going to talk about scams a little bit. So we're going to cover it all right here on Big Balls Marketing. Okay, guys, welcome to the video. I don't want to get your hopes up. I'm talking about some mindset hacks, if you will, tonight about internet marketing, online marketing, whatever it is. I will give you a quick Shopify update. Still working on the store. I closed down the camping site. I shouldn't have closed it down. I probably should have just changed the name. I never marketed that site. And let me tell you what's going on a little bit. I originally did the camping site. It was called Kit Fox Camper. I was actually doing it kind of in honor of Kit Fox Aircraft. But before I really got going in that, I actually sent the owner of Kit Fox Aircraft an email letting him know what my plans were, and if it was all right, if there was going to be a conflict of interest or anything that may, turn out negative, if I used the Kit Fox Camper, used Kit Fox in my line, and after their counsel advised that it wouldn't be a good idea, and and I appreciate that they actually checked on it. And I sort of agree with them. They spent a lot of money, a lot of time developing their trademark name, I guess, or their name for sure. Whether it's trademark or not, I'm not sure. I don't remember the email specifically. But John McBean, one of the owner of Kit Fox Aircraft, such a great guy. I mean, he, explained his position and was very cordial about it, and even commented that, he would help try and get some of the products that I was originally talking about. I was originally looking to develop a camping site where the camping gear was fairly light so that you could put it on an aircraft for airplane camping type stuff. And of course, there were going to be some other camping gear for the traditional camper as well. But we just, decided that the name was probably not going to work out. And so I went ahead and, I honored his wishes. I don't have any bad feelings about this at all because I really, number one, I really like their aircraft. I really want to buy one day and put it together. It is a kit plane. And, yes, I'm that kind of a thrill seeker. I'll build my own plane and go for it, just because we can. But I decided that it would probably just serve us all better if I closed down that site, went with my Wicked Swag site, still putting products on there, still testing out a lot of ads, still not having any real success yet. But this is part of the process. And this is one of the things, one of the key things I want to talk about tonight is I want to talk about mindset whenever it comes to online business and online marketing. And obviously the key phrase there is business. It is still a business. And it operates within the same business parameters as a brick and mortar type business. So, if you have people, well, you do have people. There's always people coming online thinking, okay, if I spend $100 here, I can pull out 1,000 over here. Really? A lot of times you're just going to spend that 100 and it's gone. Especially if you're doing things like a Shopify store, for example, where you've got to go out there and you've got to test some ads. You've got to test your ad copy. You've got to test your images. You've got to test, maybe you can put some video out there, but you've got to test everything. Testing everything takes time. But here's the deal with Facebook ads, okay? when you use Facebook ads, they will give you what's called a Facebook pixel. That pixel is a little bit of code that will go on your website. And what it does is it tracks the people that come to your website. If you're doing traffic generation or lead generation or conversions or whatever, this pixel tracks those people. And not only does it track those people, but it starts to build a profile of your the most likely type of person that will click on your ad and ultimately purchase your products. Okay? And then what you do later on is you go back into Facebook, create other ads targeting very similar lookalike audiences to those people that clicked on your ad. And then your conversions, typically your conversions will go up. I haven't experienced this firsthand just yet. And, and I always try and be honest here on this channel. I'm not going to say it's a struggle. It's not necessarily a struggle. It's just a process. And this is something that people always have to keep in mind whenever you're coming online to sell something. When it comes to work from home products or, home-based business opportunities online, for me, that is so freaking easy. And this last week, I realized something. Not only did I realize something, I've been bombarded with messages, text messages, comments, some other things from people that are really wanting to learn how to do these things. And, and I know I said I was moving out of the home-based business realm, but there's a part of me that's always going to be there because I like it so much. I enjoy it so much. One of the reasons why I was moving away from the home-based business world was because there were so many people that just straight up struggled with it. I found it very easy to bring people in to recruit somebody into a program or offer up a program, but then they would struggle or, and typically they would struggle for a few weeks and then they would be gone. Okay, and I just can't stand that. One of the biggest successes I've ever had online was with a program a few years back, about 2012. It's called ZNZ. ZNZ 1, ZNZ Big Cash were the two programs that I was primarily marketing. And they're still around. But I found it to be so easy. But there were things that I was doing as a marketer. And at that time, I was specializing in organic traffic, blogging specifically, and ranking my blog posts up very high. And so I wrote a blog post for ZNZ1, wrote a blog post for ZNZ Big Cash, and both of those blog posts were in the number one position. Typically, they were in the number one position for either of those two programs, and usually both at the same time. And that went on for months and months and months. And no doubt, I got traffic like crazy every single day. Google came along. They did their Panda update. Didn't really affect me very much. They did another Panda update. Didn't affect me very much. They did a Penguin update. My sites went from number 1 to about page 26, somewhere in the middle. And guys, you and I both know nobody ever makes it to page 26 when they're searching for something. So that was one of the reasons why, I threw my hands up in the air at the time. I was just irritated. But just during that time and a little bit prior to that time, I was also doing quite a bit of teaching. And I love teaching. I really enjoy showing people how to do this stuff. And so it got me to thinking the other day about what are the biggest problems that people have. Well, number one, they have a problem with their expectations. Like I said earlier, you're not going to come online and throw in $20 and take out 100, or throw in $100 and take out 1,000. Not until you've done a lot of work, gotten a lot of training, a lot of maybe you've been burned a few times or whatever, but typically you're not going to be able to just do that. Okay, Now, is that saying that you can't do that? Can that not be done? Well, of course it can be done. But it's done by people that are professionals. It's done by people that know how to do this stuff. Okay? The reality of that is it's not hard at all. I find it extraordinarily easy to bring people to a program. And so with all of these comments and messages that I've been receiving, emails and whatnot, I've decided to go ahead and get back in the game a little bit. But I'm going to do something very specific. I'm not joining anybody's program. I'm not going to join a program. I'm developing my own products. Okay? And there's going to be some big ticket aspect to that. And there's a reason for that. I will explain that in subsequent videos, why big ticket is such a good deal. And what you should really do is save money up for a big ticket program. Okay? And I know a lot of people hear that and they're like, oh my gosh, I don't have $3,000. I don't have $5,000. I don't have $10,000. Whatever it is. I know you might not now, but I'm structuring things in such a way so that you can get there. Now, Digital Altitude, the Aspire program and all that stuff, Digital Altitude just took a big nosedive. And the reason why is because they were making specific income claims, which everyone knows you cannot do that. Now, I don't know if the owner was doing that. That particular marketer has been around for a long time. Very, very good. He's a good guy. I don't believe he's trying to rip anyone off at all. One thing that you just need to know, most people will fail. And it doesn't matter what the business is. Doesn't matter what the business model is. Most people will fail. There's a reason why most people will fail. And it's because they're not business people. But what if we did something here different where, number one, I'm not going to do anything that's going to be scamish or scammy or anything like that. It's not going to be a scam. It's going to be an affiliate program attached to this, a referral marketing type program attached to this, and I will split that 90-10. Okay, you get 90%, I'll keep 10. Okay, and the reason why I'm going to keep 10 is because I'm going to develop all of the sales funnels. I'm going to develop all of the videos, the webinars, the whole 9 yards. Basically, all you're going to have to do is provide a link. Okay? And not only that, but this is what else we're going to do. We're going to have courses. Okay? And this is going to be the bulk of the product. The course teaching you exactly how to market online. I'm going to show you exactly how to place Facebook ads. I'm going to show you exactly how to set up groups, okay, for your programs. I'm going to, like I said, provide video trainings. I'm going to have a whole bunch of training videos, different series on different topics, okay? Now, as this gets closer and closer, I will be posting the information here on on YouTube, and on Facebook. And I will make sure I let you know what's going on. The initial price to get involved probably is going to be right around the $100 range. Okay? So it's not going to be a huge deal. At first, I will probably do some giveaways, or I'll do something so that we can test this thing out and make sure that my theories actually work. So if you're interested in that, make sure you leave a comment and make sure that you subscribe, because I've got all kinds of really great information just like this to give away. And guys, whatever it is that you do, don't give up. Okay? Never give up. Remember, this is a business. It's a business model. It still operates under the same conditions that any other type of business would. And that's one of the things that you just have to realize. It's a business. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be a get-rich-quick money tree formula type thing, but it will get you to your goals if you stick with it. So guys, with that said, I'm out of here. Take care. Have a great day. And remember, I'll see you at the top.